How RDC broke barriers by forging an inclusive anime community. As anime exploded in popularity, much of that growth has come from communities of color, but their visibility within fandom has not really been.
RDCWorld is a group of
inspired me to do.
What the f?
7 people.
Why?
But
Why did I do that?
started out with me and Mark.
I wasn't thinking I want to create a group. These were my ideas that I just want to make something. And Af was obviously the first one on board. I feel like he was just always on board.
However we first met, I kind of painted him as the bully of the neighborhood.
He still be swearing that I was a bully.
But over time, I realized that we actually do have a lot in common.
I love anime, and he was like, I love anime too.
Black people don't watch no damn anime.
The community of anime was not like that.
So many black people
I can see
didn't
that.
want to say they loved anime because it was so...
Yo,
not like that.
Leland back in the day. Yo, Apple's like a good dude, man. A real good dude.
Black people didn't want to say they loved anime because it was so associated with being lame.
I could see that there was a community, but not for the people of our colors. So I didn't expect that. We would build a culture around anime and nerd stuff.
We was really the only one that believed in it at first. But we was chasing our dreams together.
RDCWorld stands for Real Dreams Change the World. And ultimately, yeah, that's just the mission.
Damn, that's a good intro, man. What? Come on, man.
I was born in Houston, but I was adopted by my great-grandparents when I was 6 months old. My father was 13, and my mother was 16. Growing up, I was raised in the hood. So my great-grandmother, she was so stern. I feel like everybody has their own energy. My great-grandparents' energy was calmer. So I feel like that was instilled in me. Yeah, that old soul just crept into me. For me, drawing was an outlet to really express myself creatively. It was a way for me to internalize how I felt about certain situations. I really like to draw everything I see on TV, Goku going Super Saiyan. This was before you could watch anime on the internet. So when it came on, it's like, okay, I don't know what this is, but I love it. I'm gonna just refer to them as mom and dad for throughout this. But I vividly remember my dad saw my drawings for the first time and he was like, oh, whoa, I didn't even know you drew. I got a lot of positive feedback. So it's like, okay, I can actually do this. So I'm in a pretty positive environment. Until my great-grandma got breast cancer. She passed when I was 7. So I think drawing gave me that time to like, okay, I can sit down and patiently draw something and not have to worry about like what else is going on around me.
I wanted to be a writer because I couldn't draw. I ain't gonna lie to you. My dad, he loved like TV shows, movies, and he liked comic books. But he was the first one who showed me anime. He didn't know it was an anime per se. He just thought it was a cartoon. It's really anime that made me be like, I want to create. Like that shit just was so cool to me. Just like, it was just so cool to me. So I used to just write down ideas that I felt like would be a cool comic book. Back in the day, niggas wasn't fucking with anime like that. Dragon Ball Z is the most accepted anime for black people. That's just it. If you go anything further than Dragon Ball Z, niggas is like, all right, bro, what the fuck you doing?
At the end of the day, you know, you want to be a nerd, you're gonna get roasted if you try to Naruto run down the hallway, you feel me?
So that's why I was happy meeting after middle school.
To this day, you get roasted.
I think that was the first thing we've ever connected on.
Pablo, thank you for the
I
show.
love anime, and he was like, I love anime too.
I guess I had a 2-part childhood, you know what I'm saying? Where I grew up at my first place, and then the neighborhood where I met Mark and them at.
In our community, we had a whole group of friends. And then Af one day just moved in out of nowhere randomly. But he was pretty quiet. I know he didn't like me.
Mark was really good at roasting. So I was like, I'm gonna distance myself from this guy. Let me try to fit in, not really nerd out. And then Mark fucking nerded out, but he was still the cool kid. So I'm like, I'm befuddled at this point.
I found out he was an artist. And I was like, bro, I'm a writer. I wasn't no damn writer. But I was like, I got stories in my head. And he was into that.
I didn't expect that. Again, this is 07, 08. I don't have no community. All right, cool, this is my thing.
What was the
Turns
point of
out
that lie, Mark?
It was his thing as well.
Told him I want to make a manga, and he was like, damn, that'd be cool. Like, let's make a manga.
And a manga is not an easy feat. It was our 10th grade year. I was doing the drawings and Mark was developing the characters and writing out the story. But, yo, this guy was on my ass.
I was like, man, Af, bro, you gotta hurry. Like, I was rushing his artistry.
Yo, we need to finish this by this time.
I was underestimating how long it would take to actually draw a manga.
At this point, it's like senior year. So Mark submitted it to a bunch of publishing companies, but they were pretty much like, yo, we got your stuff. They're basically saying it's trash, but they're not gonna say it's trash.
I was like, they played us.
2013! Damn, I attempted to make a manga with my friends, and we failed. 30 likes on that bitch.
I was watching YouTube like a lot. It made me feel like, oh, you can make it without
Agent was 40. Yo, Mark is older than I am. Mark is 30.
I'm using YouTube as a stepping stone so I can get to what I really want to do, which is being a story writer for manga and anime. Special thanks to all my fans, my 300 subscribers, and 1 million, but hey,
damn,
it's better than nothing.
The difference I saw in him was the fact that, like,
I'm 28, so I'm saying I'm 30, bro.
On how he's going to get
30.
to completing the idea, he's gonna bulldoze whatever's in the way to make it happen.
That man,
so
bro.
I was like, okay, hey, I don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna jump out the plane, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna build another plane before we hit the ground.
What's up, y'all?
Bro called it a mango, maybe pronounce it right before you open your mouth, dumbass. Also less talking.
Hey,
more
just so you
facial
know, all you guys
expressions.
pronounce my name wrong every single time. Like, everybody in the chat pronounced my name wrong. I'll pronounce some shit wrong from time to time. Fuck up, nigga.
RDCWorld 1.
RDCWorld here. RDCWorld 1. Subscribe.
Mark came to me one day and was like, yo, I have an idea for the name of our channel.
RDCWorld means real dreams change the world.
I typed it in, I said, oh, it's taken. He was like, all right, just put a 1 at the end. I said,
I mean, it's 2012. It really wasn't that crazy. Like, we just made the channel and then it was like, bet, man, we got a name. And then we just went on about normal day. It was history from there.
You know, we've been gone for a minute, all of us. Went to college, you know what I'm saying?
That looks like Duke Dennis in this one, chat.
The great thing about college.
I didn't even want to go to college.
Hey, is that nigga wearing a YMCMB t-shirt right now? Dick Ryder!
I had already told my mom.
Damn, I didn't know they sold those.
So I watched. Me and Af College was 40 minutes away from each other.
we still have the channel, so we're making videos left and right. Check this out.
Why was I ironic,
On our
Ted?
own,
I
we're
don't
putting them on
ride
the
dick,
same
nigga.
channel.
Pretty cool, huh?
One person comment, it make me want to just go way harder.
No way you still
The
found the
community of
comment.
anime at that time was
Yo,
not
stop
like
interrupting,
today.
nigga.
Pop it out, agent. It gets to a point.
Okay.
There was no like social media community, so I didn't think people would be interested in nerd culture and black comedy, honestly.
I wanted to show the black community that you could be cool and like anime. Like, I don't know why it's got to be one or the other.
And it was working.
Guys, it's your boy Af. No, I'm kidding. I don't talk like that. But I wanted to thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. It really means a lot to us.
But around that time, my great-grandfather passed. So he actually left me with his house, the house I grew up in. So myself and my friend Ben, we dropped out of school and went back to Waco. Ben ended up moving to my place. So we're like trying to make the mortgage payment. That was the first time I really had like a 9-to-5. Having that, coming home, trying to muster up the energy to continue to make videos, even though it was like my passion, was like challenging as shit. really going through it. And at the same time, I got the foreclosure notice.
Oh Lord, immediately off the rip.
At this point, I could see that being like the extent of my career. So me and Ben get an apartment close to Mark, Leland, and Desmond. Okay, now we really
They lost the house?
I don't have another plan. Like I said, like we jumped out the plane.
So if y'all want to know what the rest of RDCWorld 1 is, we got Desmond right here.
What's up?
We got the rest of the bums back there.
To me, everybody in RDCWorld is hilarious, so I was like, bet, like we gonna create sports, anime, pop culture stuff, and just black humor I know extremely well.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I feel like all of our personalities have changed so much because obviously I've known them since middle school and high school. But I was always the just outward one. And Leland, that's my baby cousin, so he always want to be next to me. So like when I'm Mario, he Luigi. Ben, to me, bro, that man mature as hell. What you doing? At the time, he worked at a credit union. He's mature. Dez is just, he's a wild character, so like, that's why he's always usually my counterpart or like somebody who's gonna be in a main role that has to do something a lot. And Af is like very technical, intelligent as hell. You gotta understand, I can't trust nobody else with the camera but Af. So it was us five for the longest.
There was always people gravitating to the vision.
Around Video Game House is where like I start using Dylan heavily.
That's the boy. That's the boy.
And John was already helping us out with videos. He just loved being around the process too.
Over time, it just became everybody knowing their roles and just being together to make something authentic.
I could think of very creative ideas
24
really fast.
million views, though.
And the team being funny as hell, they add on to it.
It just comes from a combination of all of us being together, having these experiences, and we're saying like, yo, is this something we want to make a video off of? But everything is done quickly. And I think having those reps makes it easier to execute. Our first viral video was definitely When People Take Anime Too Far.
And that mug blew up. It had 1 million views in 11 hours. I didn't even know you can get that many views that quick.
It was like another one of those moments, yo, this is attainable. Hey, let's make another one.
Are you sure about this? Of course I am.
We all wanted to show anime in a different light. I was watching reality shows and I was like, why don't we just do that with anime characters?
You don't know what you're talking about, right?
And give them even more personality, like mix ours in with it.
As it progressed, it became more of a storyline to where Anime House 5 is a whole hour-long, I don't want to say a movie or film, but it's basically like a piece of art.
I can't remember, is anime just not Japanese cartoons?
I didn't know it had 45 million views. Like, it's pretty great. We started the channel in 2011. It became what it was around 2015, 2016.
RDCWorld is, without a doubt, one of the most talented groups to emerge from the modern era of YouTube.
RDCWorld, I study and I watch.
It's so surreal to inspire because like other YouTubers inspired me as well. Swoozy's the first animated videos I ever seen. So we were directly impacted by Swoozy, like for real. But also the YouTubers right now.
Swoozy's an OG, bro.
I just remember
He's a goat, no cap.
the moment of
I used to
us
watch this
getting
shit all
all
the time
together,
back in
like,
the day.
damn, we really hit 1 million subscribers. Because we have that kind of fan base that really enjoys what we're doing, that feeling is a huge amount of validation.
I'm telling you, I'm live, brother. We live, baby. We live, baby. LeBron and AD was watching our video, they laughed.
I definitely feel pressure on creating the best content because you like, damn, will I ever top that? Creatives know like you become a perfectionist. But I have to remember like you actually love this. What's making you not love it is that people could judge you. That's why I feel like community is so important.
DreamCon, the Black-owned organization for anime fans and gamers to celebrate pop culture, comics, and cosplay.
I wanted to create a con that everybody feels comfortable at, and a con that is extremely fun.
And I wanted Black people to feel welcome at these conventions. and give them a space to meet like-minded people. Because I felt like if I never met RDC, who knows what would happen.
Swoozie? Yo, I can tell. That's how you know I watch him. I can tell by his fucking head shape. Hey!
Bro,
What the hell?
I found out I was coming through. I went to DM you, and I found a gem.
Oh, this is crazy.
Swoozie, what's up, man? I don't know if you know me, but I'm the creator of When People Take Anime Too Far. But to get straight to the point, I'm not an amateur, if that's what you're thinking. However, I was wondering if you were interested in being in my Kids Next Door Avatar video.
Bro,
I told you.
Shoot your shot, RDC, Mark. Shoot your shot.
Out there. Hey, man.
So for the first year of DreamCon,
Nah, that's
we
wholesome.
landed at
That's
like
too
600
wholesome.
people.
Or he's just the
really
only bald one. It could have been any bald nigga, bro. It could have been Dwayne The Rock Johnson for all I give a fuck. It could have been a member in production, bro. Like, it could have been anybody, bro.
came here. This is crazy.
It could have been Chris Next Door. Trying to discredit me, man. Just give me that.
And over time, that expanded to, oh, more people want to come up. Now we've sold out, and it's around 20,000 people. The energy at DreamCon is, I don't want to be corny, but it really is electric. You know, we played a big role in bringing that culture and cultivating it. It's okay to be in this community. You don't have to worry about, oh, I'm trying to look cool. And to me, that's the best part about the con.
Damn, it's gonna be in Houston next year, chat. Yeah, Houston. Right? It's Houston? Yo, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody lied to me, bro. Somebody told me this shit was gonna be in Vegas, okay? And I actually got really excited for Vegas. And then I was hit with a crossover. Allen Iverson on MJ crossover. But Houston's tough, though. It's closer, that's for sure. It's a little bit more convenient. I can't lie.
Dark lights.
Already got my
RDC
ticket.
World, man, we got a lot of
I
things
think they were
going
dropping
on.
tickets
Continuing to
yesterday, right? Or the day
stream,
before?
continuing to try to make more short films, and that means a lot to me because it's another step towards making our own film that comes out in theater and everything. And that's the next step. We want to make movies that impact the world, same way that our skits did.
And the winner is RDC World!
Everything I've gotten to experience, to me, is 10 times better because I have my friends, my brothers with me. Like, sometimes I feel like we just so concerned with just like, all right, what's the next best thing we could drop? Like, no, I just want to say I'm grateful. Like, I'm grateful that these guys are the ones I get to experience this with, and I'm grateful that we were able to even get this far.
My great-grandparents, mom and dad, they're no longer here, but I feel like even if I wasn't successful, they would be proud of the fact that I stayed trying to do what I wanted to do and didn't try to change up anything, just try to get a job or something. The concept,
these guys,
Real Dreams
man.
Change the World, has become like a collective of us trying to change the world. But it's a gift to me because it all stems back from my community. Like, this was my friend group who I was comfortable enough to share my passions of anime, nerd stuff, art,
Still looks so
and I
crazy.
didn't have to act like somebody else to try to fit in with the crowd. And hopefully we continue to inspire other people to authentically be themselves as well.
You know what I like about RDC chat is they always do everything together, bro. Like, dead ass. One of them could get a crazy opportunity, but he has to do it alone, and he'll say like, I can't do it if it's not with my mans. Bro, every single time. On God, bro. Let me tell you the story. One time we was in LA. It was us, AMP, RDC was there. I think AIM was there. There was a few niggas there, right? They say, yo, this is party. Some slight. This is party. LeBron James at this party. This back before we ever met LeBron. Like, we never, feel me? Like, this is a couple years ago. They said, bro, but like, it can't be too many people going up. And so Mark was talking to the guy, and Mark deadass told him, like, nah, if my mans can't come up, like, I'm just not gonna go. Like, it'll happen in due time. And So we left. We went somewhere else. The place was too packed. And he ended up meeting LeBron at a premiere like later that year. And it brought me back to the point where he passed up on an opportunity because he was able to do it with all his friends there at the premiere. And that shit hit harder. Dead ass though. Like they're actually like some good people, man. No cap. Some real genuine good people. Yeah. Seriously. RDC1's videos related to anime have been viewed over 375 million times, and their inclusive convention DreamCon draws tens of thousands of anime, gaming, and pop culture fans annually. This is Austin? I suck at guessing cities, bro. Was that Austin? I think it was. I'm gonna take that as a Waco. Really? I didn't realize it was that big. This is Waco. I'm talking about bitch. This gotta be us. Hey, W documentary, man. I really know what to expect, but that is a good fucking documentary, man. It's a good fucking documentary. Oh, so you like the video? Boom. You're gonna like that one too, man. Go ahead, just. Bro, click the video. What the? Bro, that's what I be saying. Like.